Welcome back, everyone, to a rather cool Saturday afternoon here at the Big Top. It's coming up on 2 o'clock. It has just been packed out here today. We'll go over what we sold, how well we're doing today shortly. We're taking in a couple massive lots. I just wanted to show you. I'm going to tell you now, a lot of these 7800 games will be coming home with me because I love the 7800. We also got a few 2600 games in here. A couple Atari 8-bit games. If I don't have those, they'll be going home. This little guy right here, not really sure what it is. It's Oscar's Trash Race. I know of the game, it actually exists, but why does it look like that? It looks really weird. It came with a couple manuals and some Atari cases as well. I'm going to show you this stuff, guys, in pieces, so I'm going to set up the next part and I'll be right back. And here's the next group of things. We got a boxed Disney Infinity set for the Wii. Long PS3 game, Lost Planet 2. We got some 360 games. That's Monopoly for the Genesis box. This is kind of cool. A 3DS carrying case with Mario on it. PS1 game, Nintendogs, Chess Master, a couple PSP games, a loose DS game like Solitaire, a PS1 game missing its manual, that's Rayman, and Aces of Air. And our final pickup was right at 100 Skylanders from all different systems. The best thing probably in here is the Superchargers that has Donkey Kong in it. That's an amiibo as well. It's complete. We've got a few other systems in here that we're going to be able to complete as well because we got some portals and just a ton of Skylanders. Well, guys, I finally get to do an update. It's 2:30. We're sitting at 6:01. It has been absolutely crazy out here. We've spent most of our day just going through all the stuff that we got in today that I previously showed you. It's taken a while. We just finally getting caught up on that. So now some of the stuff that we've sold. Sold a NES top loader. Carlos, one of the collectors that sets up out here, came in first thing this morning and picked it up from me. I think I had 150 on it. I let him have it for 140, knocked 10 bucks off because he comes in here all the time. We also then had a collector come in and get Super Mario All-Stars from us, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, and Phantom Hourglass for the DS, which is really nice. We also had another collector come in. He picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and he also picked up Daydreamin' Davy. Then the Tinkerer came in. His son picked up one of the Fire Emblem games for the Game Boy Advance. They had brought a Game Boy in here to me, I gave them a Game Boy to test out. They could not get it working, but the Game Genie worked on it, so let them have it for 10, the broken system and the Game Genie. Also, I had a Texas Instrument Extended Basic cartridge. The Tinkerer picked that up as well. Then we had the video blogger come in. He comes in from time to time with his girlfriend. They picked up Burger Time and Lolo for the NES. We had somebody pick up Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. Somebody picked up Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS3. We then sold an NES system complete with a one controller and the hookups. And another gentleman came in, picked up the Wavebird controller for the GameCube and the Zelda game Wind Waker for the GameCube as well. So guys, if anything else sells, I will let you know. Alright guys, I thought I'd show you, we decided to take a little corner out of our booth and make it kind of a Skylanders area. Here is that extra case that I had. We're going to try to start putting some Skylanders in that. Here's a couple of the Spyro's Adventure carrying cases. Here is that display we got. I think it looks really cool. Spyro's Giants, or we've started putting some of the Giants in there. We're not sure if we're going to finish it off with Giants, our dupes, or if we're going to put another one in there. Guys, it's 4 o'clock. I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We ended up at 6:31. Last hour and a half was really slow. It's definitely starting to get a little warmer. I got a surprise for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to show you. Maybe we'll get it hooked up. We got something to help alleviate some of the heat out here. We'll see if it works or not. A couple of things we saw at the very end. We sold one of our third-party brand new PS2 wired controllers. They also picked up a loose copy of Bully and Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the PS2. And we sold a couple cheap N64 games. So guys, now stay tuned for Sunday. Welcome back, everyone, to a rather hot Sunday after noon here. It's actually 1:30. This is my first update because it's been really busy. It has been dead out here today, like most holidays it seems like, especially Mother's Day. We know now probably will be closed down on Mother's Day from now on. It's, like I said, just been completely dead. I think our big sale for today was a Rock Candy Xbox One controller with a few games here, and I think we sold a couple Skylanders figures. and a couple of Disney Infinity figures. So guys, if things pick back up, I'll let you know. At least during the slow time, we've been able to get a few things done. You can see now we've got all our Skylanders figures for the most part, the ones that aren't worth anything down here. Got our couple of travel bags, and here are all the Skylanders Giants we have. Over here we've got one of the bags, and we have a copy of Swap Force for the Wii in here as well, with all the figures and the game. Let me show you guys now the other side of what used to be in the other case. We've changed things around there as well. Alright guys, here's the case. The individually priced Skylanders we left in this box, and we moved all our systems up into here, our handhelds. And at the top you can see we got a couple of the Skylanders box sets ready as well. Well guys, it's like 4:45. We're getting the hell out of here. It's definitely gotten hotter. Still stayed pretty much slow the whole time we were here. We ended up at 121. Probably our second worst day of all time since we've been in this spot. It's been really bad. We had a few people come in, but just nobody really spending money, and not the big crowds like we normally see. The last few things we sold, we had the video blogger with his girlfriend. She didn't come in, but he came in and picked up Donkey Kong 3 and Jaws. We also sold Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original one for the NES. And just a couple other things. I think a couple PS2 games. One of them was a Dragon Quest 8, which was a pretty decent game. It was like $18 game. So guys, stay tuned now for the wrap up. I did bring some stuff home with me, quite a bit. So guys, you'll get to see what stuff I add to my collection. Alright guys, here is the wrap up portion of the day. On Saturday we did 641. Sunday we did an abysmal 139 for a grand total of 780. Definitely, as always, normally one day is really good, the other day not so much, and unfortunately Mother's Day for us was pretty abysmal. But on the bright side, I was able to bring quite a bit of stuff home for myself. Did not have, which was really cool. So guys, let me show you the stuff that I brought home for myself. First, we've got 3 manuals. We've got Barnyard Blasters, Fight Night, and Ace of Aces, all for the Atari 8-bit computers. Then we brought 2 Atari 8-bit games home. We've got Ace of Aces and Fight Night. Then there were 3 Atari 2600 games. This is a pirate Pac-Man game. I have not tried it yet. It may not even have Pac-Man on it, but I thought that was kind of cool. Spitfire Attack, did not have that one in my collection, which is really cool. And Oscar's Trash Race, which I'm still not sure what this is yet. Haven't even put it in the system yet, so I'm hoping that's what's on it. Then I brought quite a few Atari 7800 games home. We've got Summer Games. We've got Dig Dug, Ball Blazer, Joust, Desert Falcon, one of my favorites, Choplifter, Asteroids, Dark Chambers, Real Sports Baseball, Super Yui, Ace of Aces for the 7800, Barnyard Blasters, Hat Trick, Cracked, and Tower Toppler. Very cool to add those into my collection. That ended up being about $156 in value. I'm sorry, $137 in value, which is quite a bit. So what I've done for the first time in a very long time, I have culled some stuff out from my collection. It ended up being about, I think it was like $187, $197, somewhere around there, to put back into the store. It was mostly just PS1, GameCube games, a couple PS2 games, and some PS1 games. Just didn't want, you know, some sports games, some other stuff I had dupes of. I decided to get rid of all that stuff. I've got about $56 of extra. I'm going to go take some stuff home with me. It's mostly some of the uncommon, obscure NES games that are out on our shelves, because we've probably got an overload of those, which makes it easy. And I definitely want to bolster my NES collection some. Speaking of NES, there was one game I got last week that I did not mention. It was Wild Gunman. Really happy to add that to my collection. Then I also brought home, because of all the Skylanders we got, I decided to take a few for myself. Really don't know the names. I just thought they were really cool looking. I think this is a legendary one. I just thought he looked cool. And this really big one that was a Giants. This one is a glow-in-the-dark one. And this one just because he looks really cool. Alright guys, let me show you the stuff that I decided to get rid of in my collection. I think the best thing in there was a copy of Neo Contra for the PS2 in really good shape, complete in box. So let me show you that stuff real quick. And here's the stuff I decided to get rid of. This is some stuff I'm mostly just testing right now. And everything in this box as well. Quite a few PS1 games in here. Again, nothing really great, but as you can see, I think the best one was the Neo Contra game. So guys, again, thanks for watching.